tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Bula Vinaka, welcome. Welcome to our cocktail function this evening, to welcome our Honourable Minister Premila Kumar. This event is brought to you by the Fiji Trade Commission, the Fiji High Commission, and the New Zealand Fiji Business Council. Also a big thank you to our friends at New Zealand Trade and Enterprise for hosting us this evening. I'll be asking Mr. Zarak Khan, Mr. Chandasen and Honourable Minister to say a few words shortly.
Bulavinaka everyone, and kia ora. It's very nice to be back in Auckland again. The first year of operation for the new Fiji Trade Commission here in Auckland. So we thought we'd get together with our good friends at the New Zealand Fiji Business Council and put together a little soiree for you, just to acknowledge this historic achievement of ours. Before the Honourable Minister and Chandra come after this, I thought I'd just mention a few of our key achievements over the past 12 months. In fact, one of our biggest one has been the foreign direct investment that we've been able to facilitate out of the New Zealand office, which is close to $100 million. These span various sectors, including tourism, manufacturing, ICT and agriculture as well, and we've done quite well. Apart from that, we've supported the New Zealand Fiji Business Council with the mission that Chandra and team took to Fiji last year, which was very successful. We also participated at the Contact Centre Institute of New Zealand conference to promote ICT investments. We also did a lot of work in terms of community engagement. We had our first Diwali function in partnership with Indian Newslink and Radio Tirana last year, where close to 130 people attended. They got to learn more about Fiji and the opportunities that we have back home. So it's been quite an exciting year for us. This year we're planning a lot more events. We're hoping that it'll be even better.
Thank you, Zarak. Next we have Chandasen.
Tēnā koutou katoa. It's absolutely pleasing to see, Minister, that you have accepted our invite and have shown the importance of the New Zealand-Fiji trade relationship by being here personally. Welcome, Minister, and congratulations on your appointment. We're getting membership. Our membership has been growing. It's gone up 100% over the last 4 or 5 years. 100% growth is a very substantial growth. 4 or 5 years ago, we'd stand up here and we'd talk about a $500 million trading relationship in goods and services between Fiji and New Zealand. Now we talk about $1 billion New Zealand, and the theme of our mission is now to grow that to $2 billion. In a not too distant future. So it's certainly a very burgeoning market. So you cannot separate Fiji-New Zealand relations. It's as strong as it can be.
Premila Kumar was elected to the Fijian Parliament in 2018 after her first run at public office. She's appointed as the country's Minister of Industry, Trade and Tourism, or MITT, Minister for Local Government, Minister for Housing and Community Development. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Honorary Premila Kumar.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here this evening to acknowledge the good work that the New Zealand Business Council has done, as well as to celebrate the first anniversary of the opening of the Fiji Trade Commission in New Zealand. We saw the need to set up Fiji's Trade Commission in Auckland, and this was purely done based on the statistics that we had on hand in terms of how the trade relationship was progressing between the two countries. I would like to ensure the New Zealand Business Council that you will always have my support. As you know, the Commission was opened, and we have seen Mr. Zarak Khan working extremely hard behind the scene. He has attracted quite a number of projects for the Fiji government, at the same time facilitating trade for our business people back in Fiji. And you can also appreciate the presence of this commission is actually to build this enduring relationship we share. Only time we don't share a good relationship is when we field our rugby teams. But other than that, you can agree with me that when it comes to New Zealand, Fiji has a soft corner, and when something happens in Fiji, New Zealand has a soft corner. This is our relationship that has developed over many, many years, and no matter what happens, we can go through difficult times, but this friendship, this relationship will continue forever. Fiji Trade Commission has made a significant impact for Fiji. by showcasing and strengthening trade investment relationship between New Zealand and Fiji. They've been working very closely with many stakeholders, and I would like to name those stakeholders, such as Fiji High Commission in Wellington, the Fijian Ministry of Industry, Trade and Tourism, Investment Fiji, New Zealand Fiji Business Council, New Zealand Trade and Enterprise, New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, New Zealand businesses, as well as Fijian-based businesses to promote trade and investment opportunities in the New Zealand market. Fiji is the hub of the Pacific, the hub of communications, trade, investment, tourism, and innovation. Therefore, having a trade commission right in the business hub of New Zealand and the beautiful city of Auckland means we are present alongside major financial institutions, corporations, and equally important, many small and medium enterprises. New Zealand's bilateral engagement with Fiji continues to be enhanced in terms of two-way trade, tourism and investment, as the Fijian economy is soaring to a record 10th consecutive year of economic growth, and confidence in Fiji is at all-time high. I have no doubt we'll maintain this upward trajectory in the years to come. I'm extremely proud to note that the two-way trade, as mentioned by Mr. Sen, particularly in the year 2017, has recorded $992 million. New Zealand has been one of Fiji's top 10 export destinations over the past 5 years, with exports to New Zealand valued at 110 million average every year. New Zealand has been one of the Fiji's top 5 import markets. In 2017, the highest number of imports were from New Zealand, valued at $858 million. Although I note the trade deficit, but we need to narrow that. And we are definitely working with the biosecurity team here in New Zealand, and also with the New Zealand High Commission back in Suva. Fijian government's pro-growth policy and the first anniversary of the opening of the Fiji Trade Commission in Auckland is a testimony of our commitment to take our private sector engagement and people-to-people links to the next level. We have very ambitious Fijians in all sectors. They're putting forward ideas and launching new businesses every year. It is the duty of this office to give these entrepreneurs with confidence they need and the opportunity to market their products on all shelves across New Zealand and also launch new services in the New Zealand market. I'm also happy to note that there are a lot more Kiwis traveling to Fiji, and they've chosen Fiji as their tourist destination. In 2018, Fiji received almost 200,000 Kiwis. This was an increase of 7.7%, the highest number recorded in a given year. So for Fiji, we are doing extremely well when we look at the New Zealand market. My team have already spoken about the roadshow, and I can assure the New Zealand Business Council, if the Parliament is not on, and if I'm not committed to the ADB conference, which is in the first week of May, I will definitely make my way to New Zealand again to participate in this roadshow. We have a story in Fiji that the world wants to hear. A modern, dynamic economy in the throes of rapid economic growth and infrastructure development. A nation that is investing heavily in the education of its citizens. And I mean it. We have put across $1 billion in our education sector, the highest ever for any government in Fiji to put that money against education. We value education. And we have also fielded a highly competitive English-speaking workforce. A nation that enjoys stability, security, and unity amongst its people. And a nation eager for new investment, new industry, and new opportunity. And if you visit Fiji, you will just feel that. There's a lot of work happening around Fiji. You'll see developments everywhere. The roads are being constructed. There's work still going on at the airport. We've got new hotels coming up. And there are other businesses that has come up to support the big businesses, as a support service. So there are lots happening in Fiji, and I would like to invite you to come to Fiji and explore for your own self what you can do in that market and obviously we are there to assist you in whichever form you need. So I would like to once again thank the Fiji Trade Commission team and the New Zealand Business Council for the warm welcome, as well as the New Zealand Trade and Enterprise for the wonderful facilities. Nothing could be better than looking out and seeing the sun shining. It's so beautiful out there. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the evening, and I look forward to meeting all of you as suggested by Mr. Sen. Let's see if I can be really good at speed dating, but I'll try and breeze through. So, Vinaka Mapilemu, Dhanyavad, and thank you very much.
Well,